Probably Stephon Diggs.
Really? They both. Yeah. I think they both at the same age. You still take Stephon coming off an ACL at 31. You would take him off a relatively healthy Cooper Kupp, who's the same age. Now,
ain't that healthy though, man. They both. He's healthier now. Yeah.
Right. He ain't come on no major injury like that. Now, is this because of the offense and the team and the quarterback?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So that's the determining factor.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay. But so
You're now listening to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. And now your hosts, Christian and Chris. Powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. I'm your host, Christian_CFS, and we are in the building for another episode. Man, it was a great weekend. Hope all the good old fathers out there had a great Father's Day. Hoping that y'all had a great Father's Day. How you doing, Mr. K Camp?
I am. What up? I am doing well. I'm sleepy, but I'm doing well. I'm here. I'm ticking. I'm breathing. As one of my brother podcasters say, Chef, he say, another day on this side of the dirt, I'm doing good. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him.
Yep. Rather be waking up.
Happy belated Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
All my fathers out there. Us and
included. And fathers to be, too.
Right? Yep.
Yeah. We speaking stuff into existence for fathers out there that are actually trying. You're going to be a father one day. And to be honest with you, already are a father up in our books.
But it ain't all it's cracked up to be. So just going to put that out there right now. Be careful what you wish for. Lord, have mercy on me. Man.
But yeah, man, how was the Father's Day weekend? What you do exciting? Let me guess. Yeah. You went to the pool?
No, I did not. We didn't get in the pool, and my wife had to work. So.
Oh, okay.
It was just like another regular Saturday and Sunday for me, right? Yep. Father's Day. If that is not apropos for what happened in this weekend, solo, got it by myself. It's like a father. But Saturday, man, we had a birthday party. Then we went to a house fiesta. Then we had a baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
And then another game on Sunday. Baseball game.
Okay. You had daggone Albert Pujols out there.
He all right. We need some work to do. We need some work.
Okay.
Calling out Pujols, yeah. He needs some work to do.
Okay.
He went 1 for 3, so we need some work to do.
That's over. Hey, that's above what daggone most people average now.
I mean, yeah. We try to be above most people. If we're gonna be out there, we're gonna be great at it. We try to go 3 for 3 at bats. But we gotta work on his focus. That's his thing. It's gonna be his Achilles. That's his Achilles here. Him focusing.
Okay.
How was yours though?
It was good. Can't complain. Just relax. Mostly went to church like always, but just relax. Mostly just chillax.
Did you get some you time in? Get some Christian time in?
No.
Did the wife
not
give you
really.
A break? Say, baby, I got that for 2 hours. Go disappear. Do what you gonna do.
Oh no.
Bye. No.
It really didn't happen like that, man. Like the boys went down. I ended up fixing my pressure washer, so went out there to pressure wash the car, wash it off and everything, clean the mats, scrub it up, dub. Oh.
Does that center you? That's your peace time? Man. Is that
outdoors. Outdoors is all me. End up getting like my weed edger. Start playing with that a little bit. So I was cutting down some bushes just for fun. So
that's what you do for fun. But we got a lot of different things and what they do for fun. It's really interesting. Different people and their idiosyncrasies of what they do for fun.
Hey, man.
You're not catching me doing that for fun, cutting down some trees in this hot ass weather.
Hey, man. It's
to each his own.
Hey, man. I be the one you be paying just to come over there and cut down them. Like, all right, Chris, you done? Yeah, I'm just having fun, dog. Just having fun.
You know what I do? I pay for convenience. Yeah, buddy. I pay for it.
Oh, man. Yeah, everybody, man. We're going to get off that soapbox, man. We got a great show for y'all, man. It is June. It's the month of thinking.
One second. What episode we on? We got to be close to 100, right?
I don't know, man. It don't make a difference, man. I stopped counting, dog. I'll have to go back and then look and then add them all up. But
I'd be at 100. But go ahead. Sorry.
I think it might be like close, but I don't know yet. We'll figure it out once this episode's done, man. I don't know. But when I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Okay. Appreciate that. I'm curious.
Yeah. But before the co-host jumped in, and he could have saved that to the very end, y'all, man, you know?
It was on my mind. I might forget back. I'm going to forget later on.
And you know what that's called, everybody out there? That's called old age.
I ain't got no rebuttal on that.
All right, y'all, man. So, man, it's June month, man. It's Thinking Man's Month. And the reason why, man, we're thinking about this is why June separates contenders from pretenders. Why does June separate contenders from pretenders? And you want to know something about June? And I bet you we could talk about it right now in all the leagues that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the league is daggone inactive.
Yeah.
Most of the league is daggone inactive. But you want to know something? When the league is inactive, that's when you daggone multiply. That's when you start sending out those trades. You start getting that extra. That pretty much. That's where you get what's that word we be using up in our chat? That's when you get engaged.
Engaged. Right on.
That's when you get engaged. Is during the June months. Especially when you be getting trades off them. They'd be like, well, where'd you get that? But see, you wasn't watching up in June whenever. Well, I saw it, but I wasn't paying attention to it.
Right.
And that's when most people, they just be taking off because you be like, I didn't see you get, well, how'd you get that running back? Traded for him about like 3 weeks ago. Well, where was I? I don't know where you was at, man. You wasn't in the chat, so it don't make a difference where you was at.
It's public knowledge. I ain't trying to hide it.
Nope. But yeah, man. What are your thoughts about that, man? What are your thoughts about the June months?
No, it's right. It's the dog days of summer, right? And so people they're in their best ball mode. But yeah, this is the time. To your point, though, you start doing that deep dive research. You know, looking for those gems, those I'm gonna say pigs in a blanket. Those gems, you know, those hidden gems. You dust them off. He's hungry, it's time for somebody. Hey, it's time for somebody to have a breakout, right? Look for that breakout that ain't nobody expected. Yeah. Right? That you making your decision, just like how Jonathan Taylor went off in the championship weeks last season. You know, right? Everybody was down on JT. He came through.
Who was
the fantasy? We weren't. We told you. I'm pretty sure we told people to get JT.
Yeah, ain't nobody down on JT, man. If my team wasn't boo boo, then I would have never traded them.
Would never traded them. Well, you could have. You wouldn't have made it. You didn't make it though, so it didn't matter.
But you didn't make it, so that's why I did the right.
You had a league winning running back on your team. And then weeks he went off on championship weeks. So to your point, this is the time when the league is inactive. You get active, and you try to find those hidden gems, those deep players that you're looking for, and then break out.
Yeah, and then there's also, man, it's the point of the moment where we got that 80-20 going on right now. That 80-20, man, it's like that 20% of the manager getting 80% of the long-term value right now.
And
80-20
rule.
Let me break that down again, man. The 80-20 rule. 20% of the managers are getting 80% of the long-term value right now. And what does that mean right there?
Mm-hmm.
It means you getting, prime example, let's just say at the point of time when Rashid Rice went down and then he got hurt. If you still believed in him, then you knew that the value on the other side was going to be a lot greater and better. It could have been like the Evan Ingrams out there that when a lot of people was down on him this past year because he kept getting hurt and they was trying to figure out what they was going to do up in Jacksonville, and he went straight to free agency. Maybe that's whenever you ran like what they said up in the draft. If I'm on the clock and then like my time ran out, I'm sprinting up trying to get like an Evan Ingram if I need a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you got to think about that 80-20 rule, man. The 80-20 rule, 20% and getting that 80% value, man. That's like daggone going to the store, man, getting something great. That's like a buy one, get like 4 free.
Right.
Who don't want that freeness?
Especially with times are hard right now. Inflation, prices are high.
That's like you going to the store trying to get 1 egg and you can't get 4 of those now. It's gonna be reverse. You got to buy 3 just to even get 1. Don't even worry about that egg analogy, y'all, man. I was just throwing it out there because everybody know the price of eggs is high, man. That's the reason why I put it out there, man. If you are out there and you a parent, you a father, and you buying some eggs, you know the price of eggs are high.
You know it. Lord, have mercy.
But yeah, man, what are your thoughts about that 80-20 rule, man? Is that the first time you ever heard that rule before?
I think that is the first time I ever heard of it. When you brought it up to me, I was like 80-20 rule, huh? I feel like I know that not in fantasy, but for something else, maybe for finance. I feel like I know that's a rule in finance, but didn't know it's for fantasy. So we all learning something today.
Yeah, man. We learned, man, and that's our job right now, man. Our job is not just to entertain, but also to teach. We're trying to teach, man. But let's go to this next segment, man. 4 offseason moves to make right now. 4 offseason moves to make right now. It's some things that I used to do, but I like to sit back and then watch other people do it. Because when I did it, man, people would complain, man, because they wasn't engaged. But identify the weakest contending roster in your league.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
Identify the weakest contending roster in your league.
And do what?
And then offer them some aging depth. Maybe get some draft picks out of it.
Out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a weak roster.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give you some draft picks, and you're gonna give me some agent for some like for say Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Right.
So like Derrick Henry,
he's worth something, right?
So like prime example, whenever now I wouldn't do this, y'all, but hey, I was trying to get up on a contract. Like, saying we're talking about Reality Sports Online, the only platform that you can physically do the NFL. But prime example, like you just mentioned Derrick Henry, but also like Cooper Kupp. I got off that contract, bad contract, got off him for like a 3rd round pick. So is a 3rd round pick ideal for him? No. But at that time, if I'm trying to get off this contract, I'll take anything.
Because you see the writing on the wall. You see that. I don't think Cooper Kupp got it. I don't think he got it. I think he's only went on like 2 routes. That's why the Rams let him go. Because he only went on like 2 routes. And he really ain't able to separate like he used to. We see it. So, and the Rams, they scheme you open too. They do a lot of things to get you open. So if they seeing that decline and they getting off that contract, tell you something.
Yeah. That is telling you something. That's the reason why he is with the Seahawks now.
See, I don't understand that for the life of me. I don't.
He needed a home. So
I mean, but why are we getting an aging wide receiver who predominantly is in a slot, and we have a young wide receiver who is predominantly in the slot? I don't understand it. Like, I mean, you finna put JSN at the Z. What are we doing? I have no idea what they're doing. Makes no sense. No sense at all. Somebody out there smarter than me, explain to me why the Seahawks went and got Cooper Kupp and paid him that money. We have a JSN to do everything that he does, and he's almost 8 years younger.
yeah, man. They paid him that money, man.
I mean, shout out to him and his agent. Good for him. But yeah. I got my GM hat on today. As a GM hat, it makes no sense to me. But okay, identify the week's contender roster in your league off of aging depth and future picks.
Yeah, man. So we got a lot of. It's sort of similar to like what we asked people last week about. Would you like a new owner's coming in? Most likely that team is probably the worst. Would you take advantage of them just to give them a good player for like their first round draft pick? Something similar. Like it's pretty much like the same situation. Like
we talked about a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's something similar. Like that's some of the moves that you want to make, some things that you want to look at, seeing what they got to offer and things like that. And then if they are willing to give up anything, just so you can capitalize and also just get better. The next thing you want to do is you want to shop for injury discount players. Injury discount players. And similar yep, go ahead.
Somebody came to your office asking for Rashid Rice.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna tell them? Come to your store. What you gonna tell them?
Well, you already know what I'm gonna tell them.
What you gonna tell them? What is Rashid Rice worth to you?
At least the first, like a late in first.
Late in first.
If we're going off of rookie draft picks, like late in first, so that's what I'll do for him. But I ain't trading him though. I'll tell you that.
You're not trading. I mean, so somebody come to you with a first, you're not trading.
Hell no.
I mean, you just said what he worth.
I said that's what he's worth. I ain't say that's what I'm trading him.
Okay. We talked about last week value versus price, right? The price is a first, but the value to you is a lot more than that.
So let's go and revert this back, man. What we talked about in the first segment. This is that daggone 20% of the managers. This is my daggone 20% right here. I'm not giving up my 20% for daggone 80%. Of the long-term value right now. Because this dude got value. I ain't giving it up. Can't have it. But yeah, man, can you think of any other potential injury discount players out there right now?
I mean, I don't want to say the obvious, but see, I'm not high on this person, but obviously I would say Stephon Diggs, but I just think Stephon Diggs is cooked. I like Stephon. I had him for years. He had me win a championship. I just think he's cooked coming off that injury. If it weren't for the injury, okay, maybe you might see that a little, but he was already borderline. He was a wide receiver 2, coming down borderline to a 3.
That's what I was about to ask. So,
and you 31? Just don't see it.
So what are your thoughts about like getting him as your flex option? Like about having like as a flex? Like you think he's worth a flex now? Like,
I don't know. He's worth the flex right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep it up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's cooked.
So you think so? If he's not a flex option, is he like a week, like a bye week starter?
He's a filler. Yeah, he's a filler. Man, okay. Let me ask you this question: Cooper Kupp or Stephon Diggs? Would you rather?
Probably Stephon Diggs.
Really? They both. Yeah. I think they both at the same age. You still take Stephon coming off an ACL at 31. You would take him off a relatively healthy Cooper Kupp, who's the same age. Now,
ain't that healthy though, man. They both he's
all
healthier
different
now.
purposes,
Yeah,
right? He ain't come
Yeah.
on no major injury like that. Now, is this because of the offense and the team and the quarterback? Okay, so that's the determining factor.
Yep.
Okay,
that's what I do.
Okay, but
who's gonna help me now?
But if they were on a level playing field, they both were, let's say, I don't know, both on the same team, you had to choose between one. Who you choosing?
So you trying to say they're like the Jamar Chase and like T. Higgins deal type of deal? They both on the exact same team, same caliber, quarterback.
Well, it ought to be the same team. I just mean like leaving everything constant. I want to leave everything constant because you made a decision off the quarterback and the team, which I understand, right? But I just want to know between Stephon Diggs, 31 coming for ACL, and Cooper Kupp, who's relatively healthy, about the same age.
Man, if I had to decide, I'll probably go with Cooper
because
he's healthy,
more healthier.
Now, but if you're talking about the situation right now, I stick with what I just said previously.
You stick with Stephon Diggs and Drake May.
Yep.
With that offense up there with the Patriots, man, I just think he's. I don't know. That's what I would just pass on. I don't know. I don't know what to do with Stephon. I think he's cooked. So I'm trying to think of another injury.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yes,
there's some. Rashid Rice, Stephon Diggs. Got to be some more, right? Who's got off an injury?
But would you count like players like towards the end of the season that actually got injured?
Yeah, like who? It's got to be a bunch of. I'm just drawing a blank right now. It's got to be more than just those two.
Well, I know like CeeDee Lamb, he ended up getting injured, but he's a top guy. So
that's a shoulder, though. That's a shoulder.
Yeah.
That's a shoulder. CMC.
Yeah.
How do we get him? CMC. Was you shot for CMC right now? And if you do, what are you giving up? Because I think we both agree that a first, ain't nobody doing that.
I give like a mid-second.
A mid-second? You take a flyer shot on him?
Only way I'm giving up that mid-second is if I know I'm a contender and I need like a filler for like a bye week.
Okay.
Or like that potential flex where I think he's going to pop this week, but I'll put him in because of the matchup.
Gotcha. You don't necessarily so you don't need him. Like I don't need him to be my starter. I just need him to be a couple fill-ins, right? Okay, then you would go. Then you would go get him. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Then you would go get him. Yeah, I can see that because that way, because his ceiling, his ceiling is a ceiling, right? Ceiling is the sky. He can pop off and then boom, you want to put a ticket for him. So yeah, you don't need him. You kind of just want him. Got it. Yeah, that's fair. I like that.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm looking at. I don't need him, but it's like, let's see what's gonna happen. But yeah, man. The next thing is, man, stashing rookie running backs threes on good offenses.
Man, it's some shake-ups. So on good offense, okay, I was gonna just rat off some stuff. But you said good offensive. So
like me right now, I'm like I said before, I'm still high on this guy, even though they just recently got Nick Chubb, Woody Marks. I still like him as like a rookie, even though a good stash. And like this is the reason, like he's a good 3 now, only because Nick Chubb is there, but a good 3 that can have potential to get some of that 2 and potentially 1 action if the 2 in front of him do not stay healthy.
Okay.
So that's one guy right there that he's a 3, but I can see him getting that action as well. There's some other ones out there too, like your boy Taj Brooks. With like Cincinnati. He's on a great offense.
Yeah.
But what are they gonna do? They're just gonna let him mosey on out there? They gonna give him a shot? I don't know. We're gonna see we're gonna see if Chase Brown is for real.
Yeah, because I mean, either one. I mean, Chase the one. That means Taj is 2. Who else they got? I don't know who else they have over there. Sure, they got some more people.
They got I forgot the guy's name. I forgot the guy's name. Let me look him up real quick for y'all.
Okay, good off. Because I was finna say that the Saints, who they just went and got Cam Akers, but you said a good offense. They don't have a good offense. I'm drawing a blank on a good offense though.
So they got Zach Moss in front of him, and then Samaje Perine. So right now he's the fourth, but I think he'll take out. He has the potential to take out Samaje.
Maybe 3, maybe 2. Okay. I'm drawing a blank.
So, man, the next one that I'm gonna give you, man.
Go ahead.
This is not a good offense, but I just like the player, man. I think he's gonna actually thrust into that number 2 position by force. And I will say DJ Giddens. Even though the Colts are
okay. He the 2. Yeah, they got somebody else?
They got Khalil Herbert up at number 2 right now. So that's some of the things that I'm looking at.
That's a good one.
Because I really like what he has to offer, but we'll see what he can end up doing there. Some other ones out there that you can think of, like some good offenses. Like everybody thinks that the Giants are going to take that next step this year. We can talk about
who think that?
Hey man, there's people out there talking, man. You know, Giants fans, man.
You must be talking to the Giant beat writers or something, because I don't know who you talking to think that. They got the toughest schedule in the league. I feel bad for the Giants. I feel bad for Dayball.
Hey man, he should have took his daggone quarterback.
Man, yeah, Dayball, he finna be somebody's OC for life. But I mean, he hell of an OC, but man,
I'm gonna be somebody's OT for the next 3-4 years. Yeah. And he might not even see another position, man.
He might not see it.
Unless he takes them to the Super Bowl. That's the only way he's gonna get
somebody's OC. He could be somebody's OC. Trust.
No, I'm talking about the head coach, man.
Head coach? Yeah, man. I don't know. Usually you don't get 2 chances. Some people got 2 chances.
I think he could get 2 chances, man.
He can get 2 chances.
Yeah. I think he can get 2. But yeah, man, I'm trying to think of some other good offenses out there.
Good offensive keyword.
I
mean, the Rams, but see, they got Kyron. They have
they
got Jarquez Hunter.
Yes, a lot of people are thinking that Jarquez Hunter is going to take the number 2 position. So I will say a lot of people are talking about that. Yeah, that's interesting right there too.
Jarquez could be a good best ball player. Maybe late around 16, maybe 18, 20 if you got him. But yeah, he might have 1 or 2 weeks where he pops off. Don't let Kyron get hurt. Kyron get hurt, man.
Jarquez coming out there to show.
Right, because I don't know about Blake Corum. I don't know why would they go get somebody else when they got Blake Corum. So maybe it's something they're not seeing from Blake. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's something that they're not seeing from him. That's the reason why they did what they need to do just to get out there. That's just me personally, just looking at everything. But yeah, man. So those are the rookies to stash, but I'm going to throw a little salt and pepper out there, man, for the people that do not know much about scouting, the 2026 draft class. We're going to put a little salt and pepper out there, some of the players that you should be looking at, and some of the things that why you're looking at them. Man, the first one, this is the 2026 class, man. This is not the 2027, so don't be putting out there, well, why he ain't saying daggone Ryan Williams from daggone Alabama? Why isn't he saying Jeremiah Smith, man? That's the 2027 class, man.
I only know 3 from 27, and that's 2 of them right there.
And then let me bring up the third one since he know this one too, man. Cam Coleman.
Nope, didn't know him.
Oh,
we didn't think about him. I was thinking about the quarterback. I was thinking about your boy Arch.
Oh, see, I didn't even get to the quarterbacks, man.
I was just thinking about players. Period. It would have. I wouldn't even think about that. So Aubrey got a stud too. That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah, man. He transferred in. But yeah, man, that's the 2027 class. But we talking about the 2026 class, and this running back class, we got to talk about Jeremiah Love from Dagon Notre Dame, man. I know everybody's looking at him this year to see what he's going to end up doing. And then another guy spectacular out there that you got to mention in this running back class, because what did he do? He pumped the brakes and he said he ain't going to the league right now because he can make that money back up in college. And this is the senior Nicholas Singleton.
Oh, yeah.
From Dagon Penn State.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And then do not be shocked about this one. He has the potential to come out. I kind of read some articles about him his Dagon freshman year. And we're going to talk about Mr. Justice Hayes. Mr. Justice Haynes. He came out of Alabama, transferring to Michigan. So he's a running back.
Okay.
Just strong vision. Yep. So, and he's thick too.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Big pause. But yeah, man. Then you got like one of the guys out there right now. You got Darius Taylor from Minnesota. Dude is electric, elite versatility. Just one of the running backs, high floor PPR assets. So that's something that you want to look into, things like that, man. And that's pretty much all the little dabble that I'm gonna give just up in the running backs, man.
So you man, up in
like, huh?
Was that 5 of them you named?
Probably only about like 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 4. But yeah, man, that's just for the running backs. Cause man, it's a running back league. So the people that do not have no running backs and they need some running backs, man, those some guys right there from the starting scouting 2026 draft class. And what we're just gonna do, we're gonna continue to teach. We did the running backs, man. Next week we might just go in with the daggone quarterbacks. Might go with the wide receivers. You never know. But all right, man. Let's go to some funness, man. We're gonna talk about the Dynasty Trade Talk June edition. And we're gonna talk about some 2 real world trade examples, man. Some trade examples that can physically happen right now. I'm talking about, and we're gonna break down the philosophy of the reason why we're doing them, why someone would say yes to this trade right now, and building, man, for some real leagues and like some mock draft data, man. That's what we're gonna do. So, some of the trades that are going down right now, what are some players out there that if you was to physically try to make a trade, this would be a guy that you know for a fact that you would go for right now because you need this player and you're like, all right, I think I can get him.
Fantasy, right? I mean,
yeah, fantasy.
I don't know because I don't want to because I've been percolating thinking, so I don't want to reveal anything too early. I don't know if I can even get it. I might even get this guy.
He ain't trying to teach y'all out there, y'all, man. He ain't trying to teach y'all. He's trying to keep all the good news to himself.
Well,
and in some leagues, I understand why, because we do have some potentials that be listening to this podcast on the regular. Right. And then when they listen, and they in the same league, so we throwing out little gems out there. And he's like,
one of them is my co-host, so you gotta be careful with that too. He'll go behind your back, yeah. So I'll be trying to go stuff to the vest, y'all. I'm sorry. Hit me in the DMs, though. I can tell you that I can keep it 100 with you from there. But on the podcast, I gotta get some stuff close to the chest. People be trying. I got stabbed too many times, so I've been burned.
You got stabbed. Stabbed by who?
Yeah, man. I know I got stabbed in the Power League. You just stabbed me too. I just can't remember. It's been a while.
When I stabbed you?
Yeah, I said something here, then I come in a week later. Got to play on iron. I said, boy, I tell you what, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut. That's what I'm gonna do. Stop saying too much. Don't say too much.
When did that happen, dog? But ain't nobody stabbed you.
It happened. I'm trying to think of who to answer your question though. Who?
Oh my
somebody
goodness,
go out there
man.
and go get right now. I mean, you should be able to get a DJ Moore right now from anybody. I'm not gonna get DJ Moore, but I don't know. I still know what's going with Chicago with their offense. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I can't think. Who can I say without giving out too much that I would go get? I need to look at.
So there's one guy I would go out there and try to get to see, even though I know a lot of people are like pretty high on him. But this is just a guy that I'm just throwing a dart at the wall. Like nothing spectacular. I'm talking about the guy from Tennessee, Xavier. And I'll let you say his last name. Yeah,
Restrepo.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can get him off somebody.
You should get him with ease, I think.
Huh?
I said, yeah, I think you should get him with ease.
Yeah, but when I'm getting him like I ain't trying to give up a lot just to get him. He's more like that throw-in piece. Hey man, just go and throw in Restrepo, man. Just because just gonna throw.
Hit the cherry on top.
Yeah, man, just gonna throw him up in there too, man. But do you really like him? Nah, not really, man. Just gonna throw him in there though.
That's how you be negotiating, huh?
Hey man, if that gets me to a daggone championship, man, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
All right, man. All I said, that's how you be negotiating, huh? I didn't say it was wrong, bad, or indifferent.
Like I said, man, that's gonna get me to a championship, man. I'm gonna do what.
By all means, go get it. I think you can probably you can go get a Terry McLaurin right now. He ain't been signed. He's holding out. You should be getting scary Terry, number one for Jaden Daniels. I think that's a good one to get.
Okay.
Number one on somebody's offense. Hell, you might even be able to get a DK Metcalf. He's still number one. He's number one. I wouldn't give him all that money, but hey, he's number one on somebody's offense.
Yeah, you're number one in somebody's offense. Yeah, man, there's some other ones out there too, man. There's some other ones, man.
I'm looking down.
There's some other diamonds up in the rough, man. Some other diamonds up in the rough.
You might be able to get it. Okay, what's your thought on Calvin Ridley? He's got to be Cam number one target. I know you said Restrepo.
I don't like him.
I mean, he did. I don't know what he finished last year, but he had 1,000 yards. He only had 4 touchdowns. He had 1,000 yards last year. That's with what's his face?
I don't care.
You don't care. All right.
He could have had 1,800 yards, man.
Not 1,800, man. So we don't. Let that be known that my co-host does not like Calvin Ridley.
Nope. He was a Falcon.
He was a Falcon. Well, yeah, he was a Falcon.
Nah, but I just don't. I don't think he's going to repeat that, man. He just got paid, so.
Repeat that. That ain't nothing. If you can't repeat that, bro, you can't repeat 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns. I don't know how many receptions you had. If you can't repeat that, man, you better hush your mouth.
Oh man,
take your money and go.
All right, man. So this is like one of the teams that, like, I think you can get one of these players, man. Would you trade for somebody up on Green Bay up in the wide receiver core?
No, because I don't know what they doing. I don't know who number one. Somebody's got to be number one. Like I don't know. I mean, I would guess it's between Jaden Higgins. Is it Higgins? Not Jaden Higgins. What's his name?
Reed.
Jaden Reed and Matthew Golden. Who's going to be the one? It's got to be between them two. I mean,
she got Romeo Doubs though too, man.
And let me say this: they're not Jags. They're better than Jags, but you just don't know who's the one, who's the go-to. And I think they don't know, and that's the problem. They don't know because you got Reed, but then like he goes off. I think he went off for the first 2 weeks of the season, and then he disappeared. Like, what are y'all not getting him the ball? What's going on? Is it Jordan Love? Is it Matt LaFleur? Is it Jaden Reed? What's going on? So, I mean, but them going out to get Matthew Golden in the first round should tell you that, they don't believe that Jaden Reed is him. Obviously not. So, to your point, your question.
Or they could have just said, hey, we know we can't trust Christian Watson, so we need another guy with some speed. So let's go and get him.
I mean, I do believe he's gonna be in the Christian Watson role.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, because I don't know who to get on the Packers. To answer your question, I don't know who to get, so no.
Okay. Not even a little bit personal.
I mean, you got somebody? You can't. You gonna get Wicks? You thought Wicks had a bright spot, but they would just when they got somebody else. So I mean, well, there goes the value on Wicks.
You're gonna just go. That's why That's why you're hoping that Wicks is gonna be that 20% for you, but he can end up being that 20%, dog.
He's something. Do you think it will? Jameson Williams have a breakout? He finally broke 1,000 yards. He was efficient as hell, but he broke 1,000 yards. Finally, his first time in his career.
Yeah, finally. But can he do it again, though?
Can he do it again? Amon-Ra is already hurt. He looked nicked up. So
we're gonna see how that offense is gonna be, man. We're gonna see how that offense is gonna be.
With being going, we're gonna see. I'm curious to see it myself.
But yeah, man, those are some of the trades out there, some of the guys you can get right now. And we're gonna keep it at that, man. We're gonna keep it at that, man. We're just gonna keep it at that. And we're gonna go to we got a couple more segments and we're just gonna wrap it up, man. A couple more segments real quick, lightning fire. Give it to you straight. Summer waiver wire gems, man. You got any guys that you can consider some waiver wire gems, which we already kind of talked about one of them already, Restrepo. Like we know that's a waiver wire gem right there. We know like a lot of people talking about like Jimmy Horn down up in Carolina talking about that could be a waiver wire gem a little bit.
I think Khalil Shakir is a waiver wire gem.
Okay, Khalil Shakir. So y'all need to listen, man. He finally gave y'all a gem, man. He don't do that often now.
Don't do that often.
He don't do that often, man. What about Elijah Moore?
For who does he play for again? I don't even know who he played for. I'm dead because he hadn't even traded. You laughing? I'm dead.
He in the same spot, man. He in the same spot as Buffalo.
He with Buffalo? No. Who they pay? They pay Khalil Shakir. It's gonna be Khalil Shakir.
Okay.
Unless you telling me that what's his face, the rookie for Florida State. What's his name?
What? Keon Coleman?
Coleman's going, but from my hand, he's been inconsistent. Unless he gonna take a leap, it's gonna be Khalil Shakir. Because the damn sure ain't gonna be Dalton Kincaid. Because I don't know what they doing. So, I mean, Josh can put the ball on somebody. Dang. So they paid Khalil. It's gonna be Khalil, in my opinion.
Okay, so all right, so that's so you say Khalil Shakir. All right, I say Restrepo. What about some other ones out there, man? Do you think a Jarquez Hunter? You think that's a nice little waiver person just to pick up?
That's a waiver wire pickup late. You know, put him on the taxi squad if you can do that. What about Darnell Mooney? Now, what I'm not sure is I know he had a pretty good year last year. But I'm not sure how he did with Michael Penix behind center. And I know Drake did good.
Yeah.
How did London stats fall off? I don't know. When Michael Penix got behind center. Because if he didn't, if it was still up there, that could be a good one.
Yeah. Darnell Mooney did do his thing once Kurt stepped aside a little bit.
So he's still 8. Okay.
He still did a little something. Like he still got a little dabble out there.
Since you asked me a question about Green Bay packaging, like who's going to emerge as that number one or somebody,
it don't make a difference, man.
What about the New England Patriots?
Oh man, you shouldn't even say that to me, man. I'm gonna give you Kyle Williams.
What? You think a rookie gonna come in and be that guy who is not a highly touted rookie? He's not a Jamar Chase rookie. He's not a Justin Jefferson rookie. He's not even a JSN rookie. You think he's going to come in and be that number one person over Jamario Douglas, over hell, even a Keyshawn Boutte, over I guess Jalen Polk is just cooked, huh? They just got him last year.
I'm just saying, dog.
So you saying?
I'm just saying. Kyle Williams.
Kyle rookie, really?
Is a
rookie
rookie
can come in.
You know what they said up on South Park, man? Whenever they daggone was like the people from the future was daggone taking their jobs, they're gonna be like, Kyle Williams then took our jobs. He gonna take people's jobs.
He gonna take people's jobs. So Kyle Williams gonna be him. Okay. You know what? I hope you're right because I got him on one of my team. So I hope you're right. But I don't know if I see it though. But I hope you're right. I really do. That's gonna make me look real smart, real wicked smart. I'm trying to look at somebody else, somebody at gym that we're not thinking of that could probably.
Now, I can't give all my gems out there because I got people that be listening, man. So I'm just throwing out some other ones out there that are gonna. Even though I like these guys, I ain't gonna be able to get them because they're gonna be like,
Yeah, some people. Yeah, I do know one person who be y'all father and son. Yeah, yeah. Like dude, always thinking dude stuff. You know what I'm saying? You just stick to me though. Like man, you got somebody of your own you want, but yeah, I like Khalil Shakir because I mean he had to throw the ball to somebody. So
yeah,
you know.
We're gonna let them think a little bit longer, y'all, man. We're gonna think a little bit longer. Man, if y'all are out there and listening, man, put some people down up in the comments who you think that we are missing right now. Like right now, who you think we daggone missing, man? Some of the ones that we ain't saying nothing.
What's your thoughts on Zay Flowers? You think he's like, he's wide receiver 20, that's what he always gonna be. He ain't gonna pop to get to like a 10 or 8.
Nah, I can never see him being top 10 at all.
Nah, I agree.
Never.
I agree.
Unless he goes to another type of offense.
Now, Lamar was efficient as last year. He had 4,000 yards and he had like 40 touchdowns.
Like I said, in that offense, he ain't gonna be able to get a top 8, top 10 wide receiver. I don't see it. And then if y'all see it out there, explain to me why in that offense he will be a top 8 wide receiver. I'll sit back. I'm trying to learn too. I want to know some daggone information about the reason why he's going to be that top guy. Let me know. Teach me something.
I want to put this guy out there, but I wouldn't get him. What's your thoughts of Chris Olave? I can't. I can't.
Well, he ain't a waiver wire guy though. Like he ain't up on.
Nah, he won't be a waiver wire.
Nah, he ain't no waiver wire guy, man. Waiver wire guys are guys that they like the practice squad guys that you trying to get like those dominant roughs. Sort of like what people say, man. They trying to throw spit at the wall.
See what sticks.
And they're gonna try to see what sticks.
Jacoby Myers.
I was gonna mention him. But I don't think he's up in the waiver wires, dog. So.
You don't? You think, okay.
Yeah, no. Now you're talking about our waiver wire. Yeah, he probably out there, but in the other leagues, nah, dog. He ain't out there.
So you said X-Nay on Jamario Douglas. X-Nay on him. Rashad Bateman, that's different offense. Same offense as that.
Yeah, same offense as that.
What you think Marquise Brown gonna do? Now we had high hopes on Marquise Brown Hollywood last year and he tore his shoulder. Now he's back. They brought him back. What we thinking about him? He definitely gonna be a waiver wire pickup.
At this moment, you shouldn't even try to get that dude right now.
Don't get Hollywood. Okay. Hollywood.
Just so you know, man, I'm just being facetious right now. I'd get him right now.
Oh, okay.
I can't be putting all my gems out there, but since you brought him up, man.
I brought him up. You didn't bring him up. I brought him up.
Yeah, that's what I said. You brought him up, so I had to daggone That's why I should have just said no and then just
join.
no. I should have just said no and then you be holding stuff in, so why can't I?
But see, you would have lied. I don't lie. I just say, hey, I'm just not gonna tell. I plead the fifth. That's all I was like. I plead the fifth. I ain't gonna lie to the people. Just like I said, I keep something to the chest. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm just like, I ain't gonna comment.
Hey man, he ain't trying to teach y'all, man. He ain't trying to give y'all
no. Y'all. Hit me up. Holler me in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? You want some jewels for me? Did y'all get DJ Moore 2 years ago when I told y'all to? You probably didn't, because he popped at 8. I said what was gonna happen with Justin Fields. What did he do? He popped at 8. This is probably
Jamar Chase last year.
Jamar Chase will be number 1. What did he do? Triple crown winner. Let's go. Bang bang.
Mm-hmm.
Who now? I don't know. I have to tell y'all. When we get to August, I'll tell y'all who my diamond is this year. Who my diamond is this year.
So why we gotta wait till August, man? Why can't we just talk about that in June?
I need a little more tape on. I need to see some more. I need to see some more.
Okay.
That's all. I need to see some more.
All right, he needs to see some more, y'all.
Because somebody got to come out. I'm looking at the list now. Somebody got to come out. Because he ain't in there, so somebody got to come out.
He looking at his list, y'all. He moving somebody up the boards, man.
Somebody up the boards.
He moving somebody up the boards. But yeah, man.
Who's going to take it out? That's gonna be the hardest part.
Yeah, right. we're gonna reveal his daggone rankings, and we ain't gonna say nobody else's rank. We're just gonna reveal his rankings.
We both on this thing, buddy, because you had it wrong.
We revealing your rankings.
And he said he don't want to be wrong, so he just don't say nothing. You
know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Say it with your chest.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
You can do it because of rankings. You can't do that. Because the rankings,
plead the fifth.
Yeah, hey, put your chest out there.
Right. I'm gonna do a tiered ranking where I'm gonna put things up in tiered.
That's fine. As long as you number 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Nope. They're gonna be tiers.
You can't start no tier off with saying
superstar, megastar, and then wannabe star.
I could probably do that because we can surmise that superstar will be like, that's 1, 2, 3 or whatever. We could in rankings.
Well, no, hold on. I said superstar and I said megastar. So you might want to.
There's a mega. There's a
megastar. Mm-hmm.
You only got about 3 megas. I'm gonna give you 3 megas in the RC position.
And then you got some superstars. You got some stars.
Yeah.
And then you got some wannabe stars.
Yeah. Definitely got some wannabes.
There's some wannabes out there. So I'm throwing a little dabble out there, man. A little spicing it up, man. So be prepared for that, man. Coming to a daggone podcast near you.
Hey.
Podcast near you, man. But yeah, man. Mr. K Camp, man. You gotta remember, man. We gotta let the people know about the 80-20 rule again, man. They don't understand it, but we gonna teach it to you again. 80-20 rule in fantasy. 20% of managers are getting 80% of the long-term value right now. Who you gonna be? You gonna be that 80%? Or you gonna be that 20%? Who you gonna be? I'll kick it over to you, Mr. K Camp, man.
Close us out. Keep it to me to close us out.
Yeah, man, go and do what you gotta do, man.
You gotta give me a signal, something. Throw me something.
I'm kicking it over to you. What do you think that means?
Kick it over to you to close us out. Boom. Got it. Heard, Chef. Got you. Hey. Need y'all to
all right, hold on, man. Let me go and kick it off to him, everybody, so he knows exactly what I mean.
I'm in it now. I'm in it.
So, man, man, we talked about the 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule, man. Make sure y'all keep that 80-20 rule. And then always remember, man, we're going to do some daggone tier levels. We're going to have the mega stars, the superstars, the stars, and then the wannabe stars. And any last words, Mr. K Camp?
Hey, we thank y'all supporting us. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate every ear, every eyeball that's on us. We thank y'all. We know you could have been anywhere in the world. Like, love, subscribe, 5 stars, please.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. Spread love
and not hate.
Thanks for checking out another episode of Cerberus Gridiron Podcast, powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode.